Hello there, beautiful beings, and welcome to the Begin Within Guidance with me, Wingish Nibe Mijekikwe. That's Sweetgrass Water Medicine Woman, your friendly and freaky ass medicine woman right here. Also known as Christianna Carr and Chris Carr Superstar. Yes. Welcome, all you divine beings here, too. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. Nobody can do it quite like you. So, I will do a little spread. I just did a little quickie on the Free Flowing Fridays, and I'm trying something out here because I'm uploading that one as I'm recording this one. So we'll see how that all works out. And I did a shout out to Sacred Sky Tarot. Happy birthday to that beautiful being whose birthday is today. And I was on there. I was going to start doing my YouTube video today after I did the SOS Tech Live, and stumbled across her live video because I've subscribed to her, and I hit the little bell too, right? So when you subscribe and you hit the little bell, then you get notified that every time, you know, somebody you like there or who you subscribe to uploads a video. So say, for instance, if you want to know whenever I've uploaded a video, since sometimes they're just not always consistently at the same time, you know, a little ding will come. It'll give you a little notification of when I've uploaded a video. If you subscribe and hit the little bell that comes up after you've hit that subscribe button. So that's for you, if you like to or not. Anyways, that's fine. Anyways, happy birthday, Sacred Sky Tarot, and thank you. Thank you for sharing your energy today and every day that you do, and especially with me. I love the little connections we made today. I was commenting a lot on her videos and got so excited. It was like very cool. So it really hit home for me. It was a great Cancer reading, and if you're a cusper too, you know, watch that one. That's great. Just beautiful energy she's got. Yeah, love that woman. Lots of love sending out to her. Funny thing too, I'm here in Peterborough. She used to go to school here at Peterborough, so I think our paths might stumble across, like in person too, maybe someday. That'd be cool. All right, so let's get right into it. Ooh, embracing the unknown. You never know, right? Never know. So let's call in all of our directions back to us from the east. The east is the place of illumination, the place of clarity, fire, and man. And calling back all of our energies from the south, that's the place of childhood, the place of innocence, the place of waters, the place of emotions. And calling back all of our energies from the west, that's the place of the woman, the physical, the earth. That's the place of introspection. And calling back all of our energies from the north. That's our wisdom years. That's the mental, the air. And we walk our red road, our earth walk goes from childhood in the south, right? Where we come returning home to our own selves. Because as in childhood, we kind of get scattered. And then as we get up into the wisdom years, we return to ourselves and we purify all that we were told we were. And we come back to who we are. But then we really join who we are when we get onto that blue road of spirit, which goes east to west, right? Where we see that we always were this reflection of spirit. The spirit was a reflection to us, that in fact we are spirit, and spirit is us. One and the same. We are all one together, east to west. The blue road of spirit is always with us. Kokapelity. And giving us life and breathing life into us, right? The spirit, the blue road of spirit, it's always there. It's ongoing. Always, as the sun. Above, below, and within. There we are. Fully whole and here. Thank you very much to all of our loving guides and source that's with us always. Let's pull this out and see what energies we got for today going into the weekend to take with us as we go. Okay. Overall vibe for today. It's the pipe. Prayer for inner peace, right? Freedom Fridays, right? What sets your soul free, right? Connecting with that inside, because that's the peace, that inner peace, where no matter what's going on, you can feel calm and serene inside, you know? That's that inner peace. That self-reflection. It's taking that dive. And what is that for you? What do you need for that? Do you count on others? You know, do you have to have it quiet around you to find that peace? Does it depend on the outside factors? Because that's not that true inner peace, right? Inner peace is like is like that eye of the storm, right? Where that's all that calm center, even though there's this frenzy going on around it. It's that calm center, you know? Where's your eye in all the storms of your life? That's you. That basis, that source, that's that calm center. Okay, with all that swirling around, there's that calm center. And look at on this universe how things go, right? Not just weather, you take it on the bigger scales, but you know, let's do that deep dives within. It's not about that universe. Look at that universe that's within you. And the universes you've already been through and traveled through. And you're still you. You're still here. There's peace in that. Look at those reflections of all you've been through, and you're here. You're here, right? That's where we can find that prayer for that inner peace, to set ourselves free from the trappings that we make in our own minds and in our own selves, and then manifest those into the outside world, right? Look at that for yourself and how that is for you, because we are all responsible for our own inner peace. It's an inside job. Nobody can do it for you, right? So how do you come to that for yourselves? Like here we can find an inner peace in some way when we're calling in all those directions and bringing back all of our energies to us and being empowered here and now, because this is where our true power lies, right? And now, what's the reflective energies then that we are reflecting on this weekend? The animals helping us along that. That's our right side here. And then those actions that are there for us to take, if we so choose, this weekend. Or today, one day at a time. Let's look at today, okay? If I get back on tomorrow, we'll do another one tomorrow. Okay. So, whoa, that's the intentions, right? So we're going to act out on those intentions after we do these thoughts. Here we go. The usable energy. This was coming up for me today, too, because I just keep thinking that that energy is always there. It just transforms, especially when we're going through those times when we're about to face, you know, what we feel like might be a loss. How do we find inner peace in those times when we feel like we're going to lose something that we feel we can't live without? Maybe we can find inner peace in knowing that that energy will never be gone. It will always be with us. It may be transmuted and transformed, but energy is always there. It's infinite. It's infallible. You can depend on that energy and that source of that energy as well, right? And we can transmute those things into what can help us, right? That's the ego, that spirit is with us through it all, because the energy is spirit. All comes from spirit and all comes from source, right? And all will return to source. But we're not really separate from source. We're still part of source, even though we're feeling separate in these bodies, because we start feeling like, oh, these are like little boundaries, right? Boundaries for our spirit, but they're not, right? We are more than these bodies. It is the bodies that will return to the earth, and the spirit returns to the source. The earth is the source of the body, and the spirit is the source of life. Right? We need the both. The energies are there for both of us. And we're reflecting on that, and those creative energies and how they've served us and how we can pay that forward. It's paying back. It's paying forward. You know, they say things, what you give out, you receive back, right? So what you receive in those good ways and those positive energies, give those back out. You know, those negative ones that we receive in our lives, we learn how we can transmute and transform those energies to be more uplifting and more helpful to us. And like we said at the start, right, that's an inside job. We're all responsible to do that for ourselves, but we're not alone in that. Spirit is always with us. Eagle's always flying with us and there to give us that higher perspective when we need it. As we're getting caught up in all these details of the things that we must go through, that these are rites of passage on this earth walk. We've all signed up on some level for all the experiences that we have to learn from these. On some level, I truly believe that. Whether you do or not, that's, you know, it's also just a different way to look at it. We have that free will to choose, whatever makes it easier for you, right? We can choose. to learn from the joy, or we can choose to go into the sadness and the suffering. We can choose to see what we're losing or feel like we might lose, right? Because we only lose what we hang on to. I think that's a Buddha thing. Or we can release it and saying, Source, I know that my human brain right now cannot fathom why this would be happening, but I know, Source, that you have a greater plan. And I know that I signed up for this too on some level, and I'm here working with you, and help me to be an open channel, and help me to transmute and make these energies more usable, where they help move us forward in transformation instead of holding us back. Whoa, that's a deep one. That's a deep one, okay? So what is that for you? What is that for you? And no, Spirit is with you. Spirit is with you always. And come back to me. I'm Eagle Clan too, okay? My Spirit's with you always too, okay? And whenever you need it, you get that extra. So that's my intentions for you too, right? It's those smoke signals. And when we have those pipe ceremonies, those peace pipes, and myself when I smoke a cigarette, it's that imagining, right, the prayers being taken up to the Creator on the smoke, right? Those smoke signals where tribes communicated to each other because they could get that message through long distances, right? You could see smoke for miles, right? So that intention, act on those intentions today in your inner peace to spread that light out, to transform that energy. And mark your intention for it. Am I intending to, where am I going to focus? You get to choose that. That's the free will, right? And we can trick ourselves like we'd already talked about and look at what we've lost or look at what we've gained from all these connections in our lives. And know that connection will never, ever be gone. Those stay with us, right? That's that footprints. They're always there with us, right? Some leave marks that aren't so pretty, but we can transform and make pretty. And some leave marks that are just so beautiful. It brings tears to the eyes to see and to feel. Hang on to those, okay? And laugh in those times and enjoy it, right? If you feel like, something, is only here for a short time, let's enjoy it. Let's enjoy the times we have with our loved ones while we're here on this earth walk together. Let's enjoy things. Let's share our hopes and our dreams and not all our worries and fears, okay? Not to say that we're holding those in. We can share those in safe spaces, but not in a ways that we keep us there, right? Not in a way that keeps us there. Not going and, it doesn't help somebody when they come and share their sad stories. And yeah, that's really sad. Oh, we're so sad. Oh, that just sounds hopeless. Oh my goodness, whatever you're going to do. How is that helpful, right? So let's look at that. And how sometimes our best intentions of trying to help somebody doesn't help. For me, I learned too with the tears, it was hard for me to cry. That when I saw somebody else, all I wanted to do was like stop their crying. But crying can be the most healing, the most beautiful thing, right? It's cleansing. We have different tears, and there's studies done on the sizes of tears. There's tears of joy, tears of sadness, and when you get those all mixing together, those tears of grief, and we have those because we love so deeply, and because we are loved so deeply. When we have those connections, that's Source's love coming right through to you, okay? All right, don't be the man in the house or the person in the house with those 3 boats, right? That love comes through. Source is always continuously sending its unconditional love to you, wanting the best for you, wanting to support you in all your healing and all that you do, and shining your light and being the highest, grandest vision you ever had of yourself and beyond that, right? Because our visions are so small compared to vision Source had, right? So, and let's look, right? All these things, let's not look. Is this a bad thing happening to me? Why is this happening to me? What is this here to teach me? What is this here to help me teach others by the way I handle this in my life? Maybe. Think about that this weekend. I'm also reflecting too, going to a ceremony in a couple of days, the Life on Life's Terms. Everybody can take the time and think about that. I invite you to. You don't have to, right? But Take that time. What brings you that inner peace? Look at the peace you've found so far in all that chaos. Do you still have to find it? Do you need that help? Because Source is always there. We can always call on our Source, no matter what, right? To help us transmute that energy. We can always look to people that have done it before too. So we can always find those examples of way to do it if we just don't know how, right? Okay? Thank you. Thank you for being you and shining your light through in everything you do. Because this world needs you. It does. It needs you to keep shining your light through all of it. Okay? Keep shining your light even through your darkest nights, right? That's when you need to shine your light the most. And we can do it, right? We can get through this. We're together. I'm with you. I got you. You got me, right? We can create cycles. We can change those cycles. We can create movement. We can do it together. We can do it. We are doing it together. We're already doing it. Look at all the beautiful changes in this world. We can transform all those energies, right? Peace on earth is already here. Begins within. Love you. Biggest heart hugs ever. Have a wonderful, blessed day and weekend. Catch you again soon.